Caitlin Clark's preseason debut drew 1.3 million viewers. This news will probably leave Angel Reese's mom in shambles.
Caitlin Clark just lit up the TV ratings so hard, NHL execs are sweating, NBA preseason planners are scratching their heads, and the WNBA's old guard is scrambling to flip the script. Hold tight, because what just happened has the entire basketball world in a frenzy. And let's just say not everyone's loving it. Spoiler alert, the jealousy is so real, even Angel Reese's mom is losing.
She's upset. She made a couple of comments a couple of days ago about people literally covering statistical data involving attendance. That's a problem. That's hate.
Tickets for this game actually sold out within the hour, and people were lining up for over 3 hours before the game just to get.
We're talking 1.3 million viewers for a preseason WNBA game. Yeah, you heard that right. Preseason. Caitlin Clark didn't just beat last year's WNBA finals, she left them in the dust. And get this, she also casually outdrew the NHL playoffs and NBA preseason games. That's not a ratings bump, that's a ratings detonation.
Other WNBA teams are going to have to think of another solution for Caitlin Clark because they're not going to be able to guard her the way that they did during her.
And this wasn't some sleepy exhibition either. This was a sold-out madhouse, Carver Hawkeye. Arena packed to the rafters, rocking like a Final Four showdown. The same court where Caitlin Clark made college basketball history, night after night. Only now, she's back. Not as a college star, but as the face of a pro franchise.
It is a preseason WNBA game. It is unbelievable what it is Caitlin Clark does.
While Caitlin Clark was lighting up ESPN and sending the crowd into goosebump-level chaos, someone else was not enjoying the show. Things got real because Angel Reese's mom came in hot, armed with a phone, a grudge, and a fresh round of accusations. Because when Caitlin shines, it seems like someone in the Reese household just has to hit post and throw a fit.
So there were 14,998 people in attendance for this game. Average reported ticket price was $650. That is almost $9.75 million just for a WNBA preseason game. This team is going to break so many records this year: attendance, viewership, merch sales.
While millions of fans were celebrating a landmark moment for women's basketball, Angel Reese's mum was busy cooking up a spicy little post aimed squarely at Caitlin and her supporters. Subtlety. Not exactly her thing. The post came loaded, finger-pointing, shade, and just enough passive aggression to make a Real Housewives producer proud. So why all the smoke? Simple. The receipts don't lie. Caitlin Clark is pulling numbers the WNBA has never seen before. And the contrast? It's got a sting if you're sitting on the other side of that spotlight.
It's hate when you point out that the Sky game drew 6,373 fans at the college where Angel Reese won the national championship.
Caitlin Clark didn't just show up, she detonated the sports media landscape. Her preseason debut wasn't just a game, it was a moment, a cultural shift, wrapped in a step-back jumper and broadcast like a primetime final. That 1.3 million viewership stat, it's not just big for the WNBA, it's historic. She pulled numbers some leagues can only dream of during the regular season, and she did it all with a smile, a deadly 3 and 0 drama. Just buckets, brilliance, and a whole lot of broken records.
This game beat NHL playoff ratings. A WNBA game, a preseason WNBA game, not only beat those ratings, destroyed them. More watched than any NBA preseason game since 2018, all but 2 NBA preseason games since 2010.
And let's talk about that crowd, Carver Hawkeye. Wasn't just full, it was electric. Packed with little girls rocking number 22 jerseys, and lifelong hoop heads holding signs that read, "I drove 300 electric." 15,000 strong wall-to-wall standing room only.
People were so excited for this game for many reasons, but the main one being that Caitlin Clark would be returning to Iowa to play at Carver Hawkeye.
$670. That's not just historic, it's unheard of. And still, the crowd showed up, paid up, and blew the roof off with energy. Some tickets
The Brazilian national team, even though they lost by that much, it still seemed like they had a great time. Caitlyn was signing their jerseys after the game. They were taking photos with her.
She's my role model.
And what did Caitlyn do with all that pressure, all that noise, all those eyes watching? Oh, nothing major. Just dropped 21 points, including a Steph Curry range 3 right out the gate. Within minutes, she was orchestrating the floor like a conductor, firing up her teammates and proving she's not just a player, she's a walking revolution.
Biggest thing about this team, other WNBA teams are not going to be able to guard Caitlin Clark in the same way that they did during her rookie season because you have so many assets on the court now. You are not going to be able to trap Caitlin Clark because there are so many other threats on the floor.
She hit her signature logo 3, 36 feet out, actually behind her own custom logo on the court. But this isn't just about the scoreboard. Into believers and networks into investors with checkbooks. She's not just playing the game, she's changing how it's consumed, sold and celebrated. Merch, flying, tickets, gone, social numbers, through the roof, ESPN, CBS, ABC. They're all watching now because Caitlin Clark has made women's basketball unskippable. And yet, not everyone's clapping.
Signature logo 3 from 36 feet, actually behind her signature logo that was.
Most of the basketball world was busy picking their jaws off the floor. Angel Reese's mom was busy typing out a social media manifesto that can only be described as petty meets performative. She didn't drop names, but she didn't have to. Everyone with a Wi-Fi signal knew exactly who the target was. Caitlin Clark.
The highest rated NHL game was roughly 430,000 viewers behind only 2 NBA preseason games in the last 15 years had bigger ratings than this game. It outdrew game 1 of the 2024 WNBA finals. Oh, get mad. Get angry.
That Caitlyn's rise is more about privilege than performance. That the media fanfare isn't about skill, but about who gets celebrated for it. She argued her daughter was demonized for the same things Clark is now applauded for. You know the narrative, same fire, different headlines.
You got Angel Reese's mom. She put this out in the public space. Oh, that certain fan base looking in the stands, celebrating quote attendance, while others are looking up in the rafters celebrating championship banners. We ain't the same. Different years, same haters. Have a great day.
1.3 million viewers tuning in for Caitlin Clark's preseason debut against Brazil, a blowout, sold out in front of 15,000 fans, with tickets going for $670. She is the needle. Caitlin Clark didn't just return to Iowa yesterday. It felt like the entire state shut down. This is the drawing power of a true star.
Rating for Caitlin Clark's preseason debut against Brazil in a blowout, sold out in front of 15,000 fans at $670 a ticket. She is the needle.
Caitlin Clark returned to Iowa yesterday. It looked like the entire state of Iowa shut down. This is what the drawing power of a real star